Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from whatever part of the world you're tuning in from. My name is Tracy Nauber and I am your English expert for the IELTS exam. I'm a postgraduate student at the School of Education in Trinity Western University, Canada, and I'm currently en route to a PhD in English. My academic training is on TESOL, that's teaching English to speakers of other languages just like yourself, and I used to mark the IELTS exam at the British Council. So my daily nuggets are designed to tell you some of the things that I failed candidates for and basically to help you get over them. This week, we've been working on the writing module. You should know by now that it's my favorite part of the English language. And our topic for today is building plot structure. Now, what is the plot? So a lot of people don't think very clearly about what the plot is, and this is why I wanted to take my time to define it before we get into the lesson proper. The plot means like a sequence of events in any piece of writing. How do you schedule when things happen? When they start to gain ground, when they start to climax on top of the hill, and then eventually when they descend. So this is your plot structure. Your plot structure is how you are sequencing what's going on in your writing piece. Now, when you think about plot, you need to think about it in form of some sort of organizational timetable, something that helps you time when something starts and when something has to finish. You have to arrange it properly so that your reader is able to follow you. Most people who write have a lot of ideas. You have beautiful, beautiful ideas in your head that you want to share with your reader. However, your brain works like this, everything is everywhere. We can't possibly get into your head and start to drag everything out in the same way that you're thinking about them, because the brain works like some sort of connected activity. Like different things are happening. One thing triggers another. You smell a type of perfume. You remember where you were the last time you wore that perfume, what you were doing, if someone made you happy at that time, if someone gave you a special gift at that time. This is how the brain works. It connects everything to create meaning. However, when you share your piece of writing with us, we cannot possibly be in your brain and know how things are being connected in synaptic meaning. We want you to help us bring it out in a way that is organized, so that we can follow your thought process, so that we can follow your story, so that we can follow your line of creating meaning. So basically, what you need to remember each time that you're coming into the writing piece of your IELTS exam or any other writing piece for that matter is, you need to not think the way that your brain is thinking. We cannot possibly be with you and your brain there. You need to give us a piece that we can digest easily. And this means that you need to schedule what it is you want to tell us. I'll give you a clear example with a topic. So one of the writing assignments in the IELTS is a 40 minutes essay. So you're supposed to write a 40-minute essay, write an essay for 40 minutes. And the title, or rather the topic for your essay is, the question says, some people work for the same organization all their working life. Others think that it is better to work for different organizations. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. I already love this question. You know why? I love it because the question has already given me a free plot. I don't even have to think about a plot. It has told me what the problem I should be addressing is. That people work for one organization all of their lives, and then some other people think it's better to, like skip ahead, like prostitute between organizations, basically. So it has told me what the problem is. It has given me two views, and it has said I should discuss both of them and give my own opinion. So in my head, I'm definitely going to schedule my writing into 3 parts. I'll aim for 3 paragraphs. That's what I'm gonna do. My first paragraph is going to talk about those people who work for one organization their whole lives, who they are, where they are, and why they are the way they are. My second paragraph is going to talk about those people who hop from organization to organization. So I'm going to discuss the concept of their nomadic life in business. All of those features I will discuss in my second paragraph. Then my last paragraph will talk about my own opinion. So my own opinion is my personal thought about it. That's personal to me. Like, I don't have to share that with you. Okay, yeah. So I think that it might be a better idea for you to hop from one organization to the other, because, you're gaining all of this experience and you're learning to function in a vast community, as opposed to staying in one place and all you're learning is limited to that one place. This is my personal opinion. You do not have to end your paragraph with that. However, when I get to my third paragraph and I'm concluding with this particular view, I am concluding with the thought process that it is my opinion. It doesn't have to be a correct opinion. So a lot of people write so that they can be correct. A lot of people write so that they can have it right. A lot of people write so that they can say, oh yay, you got the best opinion. That's the beautiful thing about literature. And I used to say this when I was an undergrad in my English program, in Lagos. And I would always say to my colleagues in class that I love literature so much because it's nothing like maths. Maths, 2 plus 2 has to be 4. Like you cannot think about it in a different way. It's gotta be. But with literature, everything is right. With literature, I can defend 1 plus 1 being 4. That's the beautiful thing about literature. Your argumentational style is what will get you an A. And boy, could I argue. So the best writers are able to argue and present their opinions in ways that people can connect to them. They are persuasive. They have a good way of, I wouldn't say confusing your thoughts, but they have a good way of getting you to come 360 degree right to the side of the table where they want you to be. And they do this by choosing words, choosing tone, and choosing vocabulary that help you to understand where they're coming from. And these writers often key into their personal experiences. It would be terrible if you were to write this 40-minute essay and not even mention one place where you met somebody who had worked in that organization for the whole time, like for his whole life or for her whole life. It would be terrible if you cannot even connect to that experience. Or if you get to the second paragraph where you're talking about people who hop organizations and you're not even describing your own self, maybe if you're an organizational hopper or someone else who who hops organization, you must key into that as your personal story. There's gotta be a way you can get us to connect with you as a human, as someone who is real, someone who we can feel, someone who we can touch. Your ability to give us clear, real life examples is what's gonna get us into your heart. And that's where we want to be when we mark your writing script. We want to feel your heart. We want to know how it is, how you think, how you behave, how you are. We want to meet you, basically. So your plot structure is the way you organize your events. This question was a brilliant one because it just told us how to do it. We didn't even have to think of any plot structure ourselves. It just gave us like an expo, if you want to put it like that. So think of your plot structure as the first thing that you need before you get your writing done. Think of it as some sort of building scaffolder. Yeah, it's scaffolding for your writing building. It helps you to put the pieces together so that when you do take them out, you have your building standing straight. You have your writing standing straight. Yes, our 10 minutes are almost up, and I wanted to remind you that today is our Q&A session on IG. I am so excited. So I get to meet all of you on Instagram today. How nice. So we're having our Q&A session in a few hours on Instagram. It's today, Sunday, the 1st of November 2020, and I'll be answering all your IELTS related questions on Instagram from 7 p.m. West African time, that's GMT +1. To attend, all you have to do is follow English Expert for IELTS on Instagram and tune in by 7 p.m. If you'd like to email your questions to me ahead of time, you can certainly do that. Just send your email to englishexpertforielts@theonlinelady.com. I'll take it again. English Expert for IELTS @theonlinelady.com. And I'll be answering all your questions, and I'm so excited to be there. Don't forget that we're social. We're everywhere as the English Expert for we're everywhere as English Expert for IELTS. So follow us on social media, and I will see you this evening. Have a great time. See you later. Bye.